The NYPD says 64-year-old Wayne Noel kidnapped and sexually assaulted a 9-year-old girl Thursday night in Queens Village. Less than 24 hours later, he died in a fatal crash while trying to flee police. Surveillance footage shows the moment his vehicle T-bones another early Friday afternoon on 90th Avenue and 212th Street. The crash so loud, people who live nearby rushed out.
I was inside my house and I just heard like a really, really loud bang, and I just was like, wow.
Detectives allege it was in this same vehicle that Noel sexually assaulted the 9-year-old girl. According to detectives, the child went to a supermarket Thursday night with her grandmother. The 9-year-old was alone while grandma used a bathroom, and that's when police allege Noel kidnapped her.
Grabs her hair and forcefully leads her outside the store. The subject then pushes her inside of his own vehicle and drives to a nearby area and sexually assaults this young survivor.
Police tell us a passerby stopped the assault, but Noel managed to get away with the girl.
The subject cowardly drives away and parks once again in close proximity, right back again in that Key Food store area, and once again sexually assaults our survivor.
After the assault, police say Noel let the girl go. She was taken to the hospital for treatment. An 18-hour manhunt started. Police spotted him Friday morning, and that led to the crash near this man's home, who was closely following the case.
I heard about it last night on the news. I got a grandkids the same age.
The same age?
Yeah.
Noel was rushed to the hospital with head injuries and was pronounced dead. Police say that 64-year-old had had several run-ins with the law. His last arrest was in 2022 for robbery. In Queens Village, Duarte Geraldino, Fox 5 News.
Shattered glass blankets the sidewalk of East 37th Street and East Flatbush after an explosion started in the basement of this home. Officials on scene say it'll be demolished, along with the home next door.
This is what has brought me to tears at this moment, because we've had many family gatherings in here.
Something really exploded.
Neighbors immediately went outside after their homes shook. Small particles of debris are seen flying in the air on Ring doorbell video.
I heard like a loud boom, and me and my dad, we came running downstairs because we thought someone ran into our house, because that's how much our house rumbled. And then we came outside, we just saw like a bunch of smoke.
It happened at around 8:30 at night on Thursday. The explosion is still under investigation, but the FDNY confirms the cause was a gas leak in the basement. 4 people were injured, and first responders found 2 people on the street.
Significant structural damage that was caused by the explosion. So in case there's more collapse of this building, we want to make sure all the gas is turned off so there isn't any secondary explosions.
These next-door neighbors have a 3-month-old child.
Carry my baby and run away.
And all residents affected are figuring out where they'll be staying.
So did you sleep at all last night, or just?
I closed my eyes in my car for a little bit, but that was about it.
So you slept in your car?
Yeah, for like an hour or so, yeah.
And this banner shows how much residents care about their street. It reads, "We put the unity in community." Now, they just had a block party here on Sunday, and they are grateful that this explosion did not happen then, because there were dozens of children out on the street. And even though these 2 homes have to be demolished, they are glad everyone survived. In East Flatbush, Brooklyn, Michelle Ross, Fox 5 News.
With less than a week to go before her 3 teenage sons go back to school, Candace Hickman won't be able to cook any lunch or dinner on the stove.
I cook all the time. If you could see the little walls, I was cooking, and then when I came back to my stove, it was out.
Frustration is mounting at Palisade Towers after multiple gas leaks in the apartment complex forced the emergency shutdown of gas lines on Wednesday. More than 400 units are now without gas for the foreseeable future.
It is frustrating because now, you know, me, I know how to boil, so I boil water in the microwave to do dishes and stuff like that. That's not good. That's too much. And we pay rent. And you know what I'm saying? They are not going to stop not giving us the rent paper.
Volunteers from nearby Stu Leonard's, along with city leaders, spent the morning handing out bags of food, brand new microwaves and hot plates. A temporary relief for those who live here who don't have the means to buy food.
We have a few people that actually live down here who work at Stu Leonard's. And so really this whole group of volunteers right here at the store, they rallied and they said, let's put a bag of food together for the 385 families that are here.
The Yonkers Municipal Housing Authority, which runs the complex, still can't say when gas will be put back on. leaving many in limbo.
This is horrible. This is very unfortunate. I mean, I have 2 little girls. We're about to start school.
But some still have patience, like Candace, a single mom of 3 who knows crews are working as fast as they can.
It just happened 2 days ago. You can't work in 2 days, like you have to give time, and they not wasting no kind of time. They doing it.
Hot water has been restored to most residents in all 8 buildings here at Palisade Towers. That's thanks to these mobile boiler trailers that arrived here this morning and were hooked up. The problem is these folks aren't sure how long it will be before they can cook a hot meal. We're in Yonkers. Richard Giacovas, Fox 5 News.
It was devastating.
The devastation is what you see in this video. The lower level of the Smithtown Library consumed by water from the historic storm that hit Suffolk County almost 2 weeks ago.
I saw my belongings being carried out into the hallway. I saw my desk. I saw my conference table.
We could not believe the volume of water that made its way into that lower level. And not only just the volume of the water, the way that it traveled throughout that lower level like rapids of a river.
Blowing out windows.
The water that collected in this stairwell was so high, it had nowhere else to go.
Knocking down walls.
Ultimately, this wall caved in.
Destroying everything in its path, equipment, books, DVDs, including the Long Island Historical Room collection. Inside, documents that date back to the 17th century, the town's deed, and a letter signed by Thomas Jefferson.
Unfortunately, water did make its way into that room, even though the door that was there was specifically designed to withstand water entering that room.
An archivist now working to salvage the majority of the collection. The damage they estimate around $10 million. They are not alone. Residents and business owners in Suffolk County still waiting to hear whether or not they will receive any federal assistance to start rebuilding. Last week, Governor Hochul announced an emergency declaration for Long Island, but that FEMA money is only for infrastructure. It does not include homes and businesses. For that, a major declaration needs to be announced, but it's unclear if and when it will be approved.
We're talking about major renovation.
So right now they're working on restoring power to the building. That could take anywhere from 6 to 8 weeks. Once that's completed, they will open the library to residents. As for the lower level, well, as you saw, everything needs to be renovated. They're hoping that construction is completed by next summer. In Smithtown, I'm Jessica Formoso, Fox 5 News.
Preparations are underway for the annual Labor Day extravaganza in Brooklyn. The West Indian American Day Parade promises many things, including traditional costumes.
Yeah, because this is me. I come from Trinidad and this is my art.
Costume designer Rodney Duncan is busy putting some of the pieces together.
This comes something like in the back of son. This come like in the back of you like this.
Oh, okay. Okay, right? Yeah.
Then it come with a head.
Like every year, participants wearing vibrant costumes will be atop or alongside floats with music, including soca, Afrobeat, and dancehall. The NYPD working to make sure things will stay safe.
There will be plenty of safety measures that people will see, and there will be plenty of measures that you will not see. We will be using some of our technology to enhance our security plan, including the use of our drones.
Now the parade attracts millions of spectators, around 100,000 participants, and it streams online. It has also expanded to a week-long celebration that includes a children's carnival and other events. Cheryl Johnson is also a costume designer. She says for her, it's all about the children.
The smile is what I want.
That's all you need?
That's all I need.
The West Indian American Day Carnival Association says one of the goals is to introduce a taste of the Caribbean to the city. Stephanie Bertini, Fox 5 News.